Hey guys, what's up? Nick here once again. In today's video, we're just going to be chilling, man. I'm just going to be going over some big updates that happened recently if you haven't been paying attention to my community posts. And I know a lot of people just don't get those or just don't see them that often. It's not your fault, it's YouTube's side, honestly. Or if you're just not in the Discord. So, first things first, we did it. We actually hit Twitch partner. I genuinely am still in shock almost a week later. That's kind of crazy to think. It's already almost been a week, but yeah, we hit it. We hit Twitch partner, and what does that mean? A lot of people have been asking, like, what the hell does that mean, hitting Twitch partner? What's so great about that? One thing I want to get out is that this is not going to change really anything for YouTube side. I'm not going to just do streams from now on. I'm going to still stream on YouTube. I'm still multi-streaming. None of that is going to be changing. But this is a monumental achievement to reach as a streamer and as somebody who's been trying to, I don't know, just become a content creator as a career for so long. And reaching Twitch partner is not an easy feat, as you probably know by now. I mean, we were trying to hit it for almost a year now, it feels like, just nonstop grinding towards getting those goals. And you guys made that a reality. So many of you amazing people who only watched on YouTube. You told me you did not want to go to Twitch. You were upset when I decided to go to Twitch. And so many of you decided to give it a chance and to come over and watch on the Twitch side. And some of you alongside watch on YouTube at the same time, which still blows my mind that you went out of your way to do that. So just genuinely from the bottom of my heart, thank you. Obviously, we wouldn't have gotten here without all of you. So yeah, Twitch partner is huge. You also get some benefits with it. Obviously, you get the little check mark next to your name on Twitch, which is cool. It's like, oh, look at me, I'm popular, whatever. But the main thing to me that I think is very good about getting Twitch partner is you get access to a lot of benefits that regular affiliates just don't have. So for one, you get access to channels within the Twitch community that you wouldn't get otherwise. So I can get direct partner help if I ever have issues or questions about my channel or whatever the case may be, which is really nice. I also get more sponsorship opportunities. So because I have that credibility, it's kind of like getting a degree in college, right? Once you have that degree, that piece of paper that says you did the work, you grinded, and you've shown your worth, so to speak, you now have this proof, that a proof of concept that you can get the job done and people will come to you for that job. It's kind of the same with sponsorship. So they go to your channel and they see, oh, this person's a Twitch partner. We're not going to look as heavily into their analytics. We're just going to probably ask them to sponsor. So that being said, am I going to be a cash cow and sell out to the dumbest thing or the most money-filled sponsor available? No. I mean, if Raid Shadow Legends came to me and they asked me to stream their game for $1,000, I wouldn't do it. I don't care. Money is great, but I don't want to ruin my reputation. I don't want to hurt the content for the sake of extra money, because that's just not worth it. I'm in this for the long haul. I love doing this. I love what I do, and I appreciate that people like my content no matter what it is. So why would I throw that all away for some extra dollars? That's just ridiculous. Some people have done that. I have seen that in the past, and yeah, that'll never happen here. Now, am I saying I'm never going to take sponsorships? No, not at all. I mean, if I get sponsored by somebody, like let's say Sony comes to me and they want to sponsor a brand new game that I think would fit with my channel, you better believe I'll do it. I'll take that sponsor. If I get sponsored by G Fuel, because I do love their products, I showcase them all the time for free on my channel. If they wanted to sponsor me, hell yeah, I would do it. So that kind of stuff, yes, you might see that in the near future, but I promise it's not going to be something that's going to be egregious, or it's not something where I'm going to do an entire video just for a sponsor, unless, again, it's totally gaming related and relates to my channel in some way, shape, or form. Kind of like I did a video recently on Sledders, which technically it wasn't sponsored because I didn't get paid for it, but they did send me the game for free, so I felt obligated to make a video. In that case, I'm probably going to do it, but I also felt that kind of related to my content because I have streamed games like Sledders before, and I just enjoy that kind of gameplay. I enjoy those games, so I hope you come along for the ride and give that stuff a try as well. You also get other perks like more emote slots for, emotes in the chat, which is awesome. You get a lot of other perks like better quality stream choices and stuff like that, so people can view the stream with different qualities as well, where you wouldn't get that as an affiliate. And all around, it's just a better, more fluid experience. It's pretty nice. So I'm just super flabbergasted still to this day that we got accepted to Twitch Partner. I'm very happy, and I'm so proud of this community for coming together and helping me get this goal, because I don't want to take any credit for it. Like, yeah, I put a lot of work into this. I'm not saying it's easy, but I just don't feel good just being like, yes, I did it. Look at me go. Because in reality, I wouldn't be here without you guys. And I know you all know this by now, but it's just the truth. So just genuinely, thank you so, so much. The next topic at hand is that if you did miss my other community post, like just a day later actually, I am, as of tomorrow, which will be Thursday, officially a full-time content creator. So that's going to be both streaming and YouTube. Again, I'm not leaving YouTube. I'm still going to be streaming and all that. What does that necessarily mean, though, for the channel? Well, for one, I'm going to obviously have a lot more time in my hands to make more videos, better, bigger, stronger videos, just content that I'm actually proud of to put out to you guys. And of course, more streams. So I am going to be creating a new stream schedule that's going to be starting next week. So I'm still doing the Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard, same time as always. But I'm going to be adding a day. I'm going to be starting also on Mondays. So from now on, Mondays, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays is going to be my official stream schedule. Again, I'm streaming on both YouTube and Twitch. That will stay forever. I want to always do that as long as I can. And to be honest, both sides have been growing. I mean, it's not just one over the other. Like, yes, we reached that goal with Twitch, but YouTube has been growing too, man. I mean, every day we get like 20 new subscribers, and I feel like I always have people in chat on YouTube too. So I genuinely thank you all so much who stick around on both sides of the field. And on top of that, we still have a lot of amazing members that support the channel. I get questions all the time like, where do you want the support? Do you prefer it on YouTube? Do you prefer it on Twitch? Genuinely, either one. Whatever you want to give support towards means the world to me, and it helps. I promise. Any way, shape, or form, it helps. If you want to be a member on YouTube, that helps. If you want to be a subscriber on Twitch, that helps. There really is no perfect way to help me out. It's just, you know, if you want to give your hard-earned money towards my content, it means the world to me, and I genuinely cannot thank you enough. I have gotten questions about creating a Patreon again, or reopening my old Patreon, and the quick answer to that is I'm not going to be doing it, at least not now. The main reason I shut it down, and it's still the reason why I don't want to reopen it, is I just felt like I didn't have enough to give to my Patreons. Obviously, they're doing it out of the kindness of their heart to keep my content afloat, and I truly appreciate that. And Patreon has a pretty fair deal. They only take like 8% of the profit every month, which is way less than what Twitch and YouTube takes. So it's not that I felt like I wasn't getting enough from it or anything like that. It's just I felt bad that people were using a separate website altogether to pay monthly towards my content, and I didn't have anything extra to give. I didn't have behind the scenes or anything or any special videos, you know, but maybe now that I will be full-time, I possibly will have time to do stuff like that. So I'm not going to say I'm never reopening Patreon, but just for now, that's not on my radar because, again, I feel like I get enough, way more than enough support from you all from Twitch and YouTube, and, you know, I don't need it. But maybe, like I said, in the future, it is a possibility. Other than that, though, yeah, just more time to myself, more time for YouTube, more time for streaming, and I'm super excited to get into it and to see what the future holds for the channel. Hoping by the end of the year we can reach that 10,000 subscriber goal. That is my ultimate goal right now. And then, obviously, we already reached my main goal on Twitch, so just super stoked all around. The next thing on the agenda for this video I want to talk about, and I'm not going to get into specifics of this one because I did say what I had to say in my community post, and I promise this is not going to be a rebuttal or anything I want sent to Jaffe or to talk about the Jaffe situation. But I just want to get it out there that David Jaffe did reply to my video I made about him over a month ago. And I just want to say I do respect him for replying to it at all. He didn't have to do that. And he spent literally 40 plus minutes on his stream going over my entire video. He watched the entire thing from start to finish, and he paused throughout it and gave his thoughts and opinions and stuff. And even though his reaction was not at all what I was expecting or wanting to get, so to speak, it is what it is. It's his opinion, it's his life, it's his stream. I have no say on that. And I don't want to sit here and be like, oh, I'm so pissed, I'm so sad. Why would he say that about me? You know, in the end, we're both adults. And if he wants to say that about me, he can say that about me. It is what it is. So If you want to see his response, I will have a link to that VOD in the description of this video if you did miss my community post. I'll also have a link to my community post as well, so you can get my full reply, so to speak, to that whole situation. And again, that's as far as it's going to go. I'm not making a video on it. I'm not going to go into specifics. I just wanted to get that out for anybody who may have missed that community post and my overall response to what's been going on. And, just that's pretty much it. Also, fun little note here. I thought it was so funny the other night. Travis in the community, he gifted a subscription on Twitch to David Jaffe's official Twitch account. That was the funniest thing of all time. So who knows? Maybe at this point, Jaffe has found my Twitch account and watched my live streams. I really hope he has. And genuinely, I don't want him to be offended. I want him to have fun. And I hope that he's seeing people still loving his games all these years later. And, I just think it's kind of fun. So yeah, who knows? Maybe one day he'll stop by. We'll see. And the last thing, and I think this is pretty important and why I wanted to make a video about this, not just a community post. I think, going to be changing up my YouTube content, mainly because right now streams feel like they are the forefront of my content in general. I feel like most of you really love the live streams. I love the live streams. It's where I feel like I'm the most alive and where I can be my most self, I guess, if that makes sense. Like I can just kind of do what I want and put stuff out there and give it a try. And if people don't like it, I get that live reaction where I can switch it up and do something people do like. Where a video is like, I make a video, I put it out there and hope for the best. Sometimes it fails, sometimes it does well. It's really just a crapshoot. And with YouTube as of late, you all know that most of my content has pretty much just been highlights edited down from my live streams. And that includes my new-ish, I guess, sort of formula with my playthroughs of Twisted Metal. I've been going back and redoing my playthroughs of TM1 and TM2, and then I was going to move on to the next games. But I'm going to be honest with all of you right now here in this video that I don't think I'm going to continue that series. I don't think I'm going to finish it. Main reason is, well, the videos just haven't done as well as I thought they would. They've really been just kind of, put aside. And I don't blame anybody for that. I don't blame anyone watching this video for that at all, I promise you. I truly believe it's YouTube doing that. I think YouTube sees my streams are where my content really shines and where people go to for the most support. And I just don't think they care enough to push my videos out there. At least not videos that are just straight up highlights from streams. Because yes, I do blame YouTube a little bit for that, but I also think a lot of people, and rightfully so, by the way, I would be the same way, so I'm not blaming anybody for this. I think a lot of people who were there for the live stream, there's no real reason to go back and watch a dedicated video that is just a strip from the live stream, right? I mean, you've already seen it. You know what to expect. Yes, I might put some edits in there that are kind of funny, but it's nothing that's like all new content. And, I'm being honest with that. I get that. So I just kind of assumed that hopefully my videos would be kind of pushed to new viewers that haven't seen the streams, and they would bring people to the streams, stuff like that. And it just isn't working out. I mean, it's been about a week now of uploading videos pretty regularly every other day, and it just doesn't seem like any of them are getting traction. So I'm probably going to stop on that altogether. I feel bad about not putting the rest of the playthroughs out there on YouTube, but I just feel like they're not worth my time, I guess, sitting down and editing. But what is worth my time is putting more effort into the streams, adding new and exciting things every stream, and of course, finding new stuff to play. I want to branch out here and there and try different things. And then for the YouTube videos, I want to put more time into them. I want them to be dedicated videos again, like kind of like this one, but obviously not just me talking. I want it to be a dedicated video, like my tier list videos back in the day. I kind of want to remake them, and I want to branch out some more as well. I want to do legit reviews on games eventually, and I want to do more gameplay on newer games coming out, sort of like my Sliders video and my Wreckfest 2 video. And I want to bring back the Do You Remember series. I think people really like that series, and that kind of stuff I definitely will be coming back to soon, and I want to put more work into it. And that's kind of, again, why I'm going to stray away from these playthrough type videos, because it's just not, I don't know. I personally feel my live streams are more exciting to watch than a recording of me just talking over gameplay. That's maybe wrong. Maybe I'm the only one that feels that way. But, I mean, the views kind of speak for themselves, and the content and the support kind of speaks for itself. So if I am wrong, if you are one of the people out there that feel you only watch YouTube, you don't care about the live streams, by all means, let me know in the comments below. I promise you're not outing yourselves. I just genuinely want feedback. I want to know what people want from my channel, what they want to see from the future of this channel, especially now that I'm full-time. I have a lot more time to think about this stuff and come up with better, bigger ideas, and just keep everything flowing and keep everybody happy, because I want to try to make as many people happy as possible. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you so much again just for everything. This year has been a blessing. It's been a lot of ups and downs for sure. Not just with content, but with my life. I mean, IRL stuff was crazy the beginning of this year, as you may or may not know, with health related situations and my dad going to the hospital with his eye, and a lot of stuff like that. It's been very scary, but this has just been a blessing, and genuinely I can't thank you all enough for letting me do this full time as an actual career. And man, yeah, I just can't wait. I'm very excited. I'm a little nervous, I'll be honest, but I am very excited to see what comes of the future of my content and this channel, and of course, this amazing, beautiful community. You guys are all rock. You're amazing. I know it's cliche, but it's true. We have the best community on this goddamn planet, and I will stand by that. And yeah, so again, if you guys are unaware, the best place to get a hold of me if you want to hang out or talk or whatever, Discord. By far Discord. Check it out in the description below. Otherwise, we have a new Reddit page, the official VicariousNick Reddit. If you want to use that instead, I'll have a link to that in the description below as well. Hope to see you guys there. And yeah, much love, everybody. Peace out.